Crazy, crazy. So both of these allow intercity trains, which we want. But still, we have no trains coming to either of our stations. That's such a weird... 1,200 people have come through here using Metro. Oh my god. That's so much more than I originally anticipated. Good lord. That's what good transit does for you. And these buses should see far less usage than they used to. Apparently not. Oh, goodness. So... Micro endo. Microndo Game Studio. Okay. Whatever you say, bub. I think something may be broken. Something may or may not be broken. Are we still getting people that trains that use these stations? Yeah, we do. So it's just these big stations that we're having trouble with, because this one still gets people. Yeah. I don't know. What if I made a path? Okay, apparently that works. It spawns a train. No, I didn't want to... And didn't mean to delete the front of the vehicle. I meant to delete the train line. There we go. Interesting. There's something wrong, and I don't know what it is. So where's kind of something wrong? Now, I think that there's a building that I would like to place here. Yes, there is. That I would love to place here. And that is this. Now, technically, this is the tallest building in the city. This would be a really good addition to this particular part of the city. Because of how modernist it looks, it fits 100% entirely within this area. And I'm gonna stick some more stuff around it too, to make it a little bit more like someone wants to live here. Because that's the whole thing. Again, the concept we came, or the idea we came up with is maybe this was an old industrial sector, just like it is across the highway. And it was redeveloped fairly recently into urban housing, and it was redeveloped to be completely pedestrianized. And that would be really good for a city, especially of this size. And that's why there's this big push for this huge train station. Because it would bring a ton of people into the city, which otherwise you wouldn't get. So Interesting. Interesting. It may be vehicle spawn points. I know that's one of the mods that didn't get redone by Plazas or when Plazas and Promenades came out. So that may be the issue. Maybe there's something bugged with that, and it's not letting the trains spawn. That is my next guess. Because again, otherwise I have no idea what's wrong with these train stations. Because they've worked before. They've worked for me perfectly fine before. Obviously the metro stations on these two work, or the metro stations on this one works. But yeah, I have no idea what's wrong. What's wrong with the spawning trains? I have no idea why they're not receiving or taking in trains. Is this one having trouble with? What about this one? Yeah. I don't know what that means, though. What is that? No idea. No idea. No idea why that's wrong, or why it's not working. What do I need for this? So, 350 weekly tourists in a pedestrian area, 250 weekly tourists in a pedestrian area, 500 weekly tourists. This one is 20,000 or 2,000 jobs. I like these. Those landmarks are cool looking buildings. Is there any other... Oh, that's the ones I wanted to put in here. I wanted to put these over here. So these 4 buildings I want to turn into a complex of some sort. And I really like this color, so I'm going to copy this one and paste it to the other ones. There we go. Actually, Rico, can I... Why do I have... I have like a couple random residential buildings that are... These. Remove local, remove local, remove local, remove local, remove local, and remove local. Okay, does that get rid of these on here now? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. I want high interest tower. Can I make this? I can make it residential. How many homes would you fit in something like this? This has 16 homes, 16 homes, 9, 10. I guess let's just make it 20 because it's a huge building. Did that make the building bigger? No. 20. Okay. So can I get rid of this now? Place this here and then... Whoa. Why does it not have... Am I missing something? Have I done something wrong? Is that working as a residential building now? Are there people living in it? No. What is happening? Ooh. How do I convert you into a... How? Residential high, subservice high. What do I do? What's happening? Do I have to... No, it still counts as a... I'm so confused. I just wanted to make this a residential building. I guess it's not something I can do. Also, this looks like a PC tower from, like, the mid-2010s. It's very interesting. It looks like a Corsair case. I'm thinking... Ooh. This place is over here for right now. Thinking I want to use the Grand Mall. But this is a contender. Now I'll put that somewhere else. Grand Mall. Ow, my back. Oh, and I just hit my mic too. In some fashion, and make a complex of these towers around here. Hmm. Is there a way that I can staple these to this without it looking terrible? I just want this to look like one big development. That's why I'm trying to do what I'm doing. I'm trying to make this look like one huge mega development. And then one right here, I guess. Last one right here. Now this I have not tested out in advance. So this is a one-off. I'm trying this in one go kind of thing. Now I don't entirely mind the look of that. I just don't know how it works, how I would manage to believe that that's how that works. Can I make this darker? Ooh. I can. Hold on. Hold on, that changes everything. That changes the whole ball game. That makes it look so much better. So I'm gonna try to line these back up a little bit better. Whoa. I'm trying to make everything line up, and it's not entirely working, but I'm trying to make it work. Okay, I actually quite like that. It's a super, super big development, and it takes up a gigantic point in the skyline. But I am in love with this. But I just have to now figure out how the hell to cram it all together. So parking spaces, I want to delete all of the parking spaces, all of those. Street lights. No, I want to touch individual trees. And there's just 1,000 bushes in this thing. What if I just bush? Just give me bush. Go away. Okay. Oh, these buildings have trees on them. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so those had a small portion of trees on them themselves. I think the best course of action would be to try to get these as close to the street as possible to get them to somewhat line up with something. And everything is missing a road. Do I have a space to sneak a road in? No, I do not. Because the one space to sneak a road in was right here. Where is your desired road is right here. So why don't I give you virtually exactly what you want, but I do it my way. So that makes that one happy. Where are you wanting to connect to? You're wanting to connect right there. And you want to connect right there. What if I did... Okay. And then you want to be connected that way. What if I spun you around so that you faced this way? Aha! I'm cheating the system. I'm figuring out how to do it. figuring it out. So this is the only one that's missing, and it's missing... It wants to be facing that way. Eesh. What if I spun you around this way? Haha, I don't even need to do it. That's awesome. So there we go. That is this complex built. I want to have a slightly smaller radius on that. There we go. So it doesn't look too wacky. Oh, Lord. There we go. Let's just... I fixed it. Okay, that works out actually really cool. Wow. I'm really impressed on how well that turned out. I do want to fill in some of these areas, maybe with some included plazas. We've got one that maybe fits here. Guessing not. No. Okay, so we'll use one of these. And then I want to shuffle. There we go. And then I want to bob. Boop, boop. That one needs to go away. And then that one needs to go away. Okay. That was it. I think that one should go away too. I lied. Okay. And then actually, can I just put the same... Hold on, would that be too cheeky to put the same plaza over here? There we go. Now that is a gigantic development. This developer probably paid a gigantic amount of money to build on this plot. And they got their money's worth out of it. I mean, clearly they got their return on their investment by cramming as many apartments into as many floors as this zone allowed it to. What probably allowed that to happen was the outdated zoning code for this to be a industrial district wouldn't have had the zoning pieces of the puzzle to control residential. So there would have never been residential in this district, so they wouldn't have form codes and height restrictions, setbacks and stuff like that. So this project, seeing as how big it is and seeing as it is a landmark part of this giant development, the developer that bought that property probably pushed it through city council and started building it as fast as they could before the city finally figured out that there were no existing residential building codes for this district. And then everything else that was built after that started construction after these did had to fit into the new rules. So this was probably all finished at the same time, but this building and this complex probably started construction first when the zoning regulations did not exist yet. So that's why out of this whole district, these two individual plots have 75-story high-rises on them. You gotta make money. I mean, I can imagine these rent for over probably $4,000 a month. I mean, you're in a luxury giant condo tower and you are steps away from a train station. So I would imagine that the developer has hiked the hell out of the rental prices for these units. And that is a giant new addition to our skyline. We have 3 in this episode, or in this stream. We've added 3 new additions to this our skyline. And we're gonna add more. We're slowly moving towards downtown, and we're slowly moving towards something that I would consider releasing the ban on high-rise development, which I think is what I'm going to do right now. So this area will henceforth be known as Darth Vader. No. It'll henceforth be known as... coming up with a name. Oh, no. Midtown. Sure. And this is... Central District. Mulberry Heights is... Corner Cut. So our leisure area is called Corner Cut. This area right south of the station is Station District. This central slice through most of this area is the Central District. This old part of downtown will be called Midtown, and then the rest will be Stropport. And we'll name them better in the future. Oh, thank you, autosave. So... yeah, that's fine. That's good enough for me. So in Midtown, or at least in this small portion of Midtown, I am going to release the high-rise ban. So that should start to allow some high-rises to pop up. And I kind of want to feather this so it doesn't look like it's starting at the beginning of a block. Um, and you know, zoning districts do, or voting districts do exist. So there is a reason that stuff like this is done. Bless you, hun. There is a reason. Bless you, hun. There is a reason why stuff like this is done. To purposefully marginalize specific marginalize specific communities, or reduce their access to quality transit. Think about it. The reason why, and I'm gonna get slightly political, so don't at me. One of the reasons on the psychological front that you can think of conservatives not approving of public transit is because usually people who use public transit are of lower income, and usually people who ride public transit are not conservative. They usually vote progressive or Democratic. Think about it in the terms of rigging an election. If you don't support public transit, then all of the people who can't drive, that have to take public transit to go vote, can't vote. So why not support public transit? Because all the people who are too poor that would vote against you would have to ride the bus to go vote. So why not move the voting district or the voting precinct as far away as possible from their home and make it virtually impossible for them to go vote? As evil as that is, that's why stuff like that happens. That's why a lot of it's a tangential issue, but you can think about it in the same breath. That's why a lot of conservative communities don't support public transit. Not only are they just against it in general, because conservatives aren't the smartest people on the planet, and also because if they can't drive, they can't vote. So, you know, and that's sad, and that's why Stropport will have a lot of transit. That's not the only reason, but it just gives for a better life in general. So we are starting to dramatically back up on transit. How are the metros doing? The metros are doing extremely well. The metros are doing so well. That is insane. What if I built, just for shits and giggles, what if I just built a regular ass train station right here? Would this have a train in the next couple of minutes spawn in it? Guess not. I was trying to watch Transfer Manager, see if it would tell me that it was gonna work, but I guess it did not. Hold on for me just one moment, people. Okay, sorry about that. She was eyeing me and I was trying to see what she was doing. So I want to fill in the rest of this area. My girlfriend has given me food, and now I have to eat it, and I feel bad. She made me take a bite of a sweet Hawaiian roll. I was forced to do it. So we are going very good. I just filled in this whole rest of the area of our pedestrian district. And I think that goes all the way to the edges. Yeah, it goes all the way to the edges. No. And as far as this is concerned, as far as Walnut Yards is concerned, I need to find a fill for this gap. I don't know what to do with these weird spaces yet. So that's why I'm kind of jumping back and forth, trying to figure out what to do with them. I really like this. I really, really, really like this. This turned out very, very well. I do have to admit, this turned out very well. I don't know what else I can put down, like, around it. Maybe a baseball stadium? No, that kind of just seems like a cop-out. Dog park? Question mark? A bark park? No, it's on. It's over concrete. No. I don't know. We'll figure out something to put there. I think for right now I'm gonna let my demand stabilize because we have a lot of new buildings we just placed down and my demand has shot straight to the floor. So we're just gonna ride this out for a couple minutes, see what it brings us, and in the meantime I want to continue to grow the city. And all these trees, unfortunately, are going to go bye-bye. So, we have a couple more buildings that we can place down here. What do we need for this one? Construct 300 service buildings. Oh, okay. So that we have not unlocked the servicing service buildings. What if I just, like, place down... Don't mind the... We're only halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. What does it count if I copy and paste? Hold on. Does it count if I copy and paste them? Oh, it does! We have 300 fire stations. Oh my god, I just cheesed this game so fucking hard. Okay, please delete all these fire stations. Good lord. That was a little too much, even for me. I admit that I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's funny. Um, so Midtown, I want to consider to be the old downtown. So over here will be the financial district. I'm actually going to draw that as its own district. Just so when I point at it, you know what I'm talking about. So this will be the financial district. No. Stop. Thank you. So that'll be the financial district. Midtown, I want to be the old, quote-unquote, old downtown. So historically, in the 80s, 70s, when this city was platted and eventually it started to boom, Midtown was the original downtown. So that's where all the big office buildings were. That's where all the jobs were. But then over time, this may have been a swamp. It was filled in, and then a new city was developed on top of it. Or maybe, again, it was another industrial area that got torn down and got rebuilt with a bunch of new buildings. So Midtown, I want to be purely just older style office buildings. This one seems fairly new, either that or an existing retrofit of a building. So maybe it's an extremely brutalist style building that was built in the 80s that just got a retrofit maybe. I don't really know about that one, but that's what I'm saying at least. But the rest of them I want to get from our content creator pack. So I want to grab all of the buildings now and place them down so that we can look at them. I think this is all of them. Oh, no, I'm missing this one. Ooh. Okay, so these are the buildings that we're going to place down in this area. So as you can tell, of course, they're kind of crammed into each other. But of course, you can tell they're definitely older, brutalist, modernist buildings. So they are not anywhere near as glass-covered modern that a lot of new buildings are, or a lot of new office buildings are nowadays. So what we're going to do is try to stagger the height of these buildings as much as possible. And I want to do that by building out the next block. Actually, I figured out I want to make this a short block because I want to fit this building in. Okay, so I'm going to move all these out and then move them back in as I find a place for them. This giant building I want to hide. Yeah, like I want to hide it like that. Seems like a good spread so far. And then, what about this one? I also just noticed that we're having some issues with garbage. I do think what I can remedy that by sticking a waste transfer facility somewhere. Like right there for right now. Let's move it just a little bit. There we go. I don't particularly mind that. Yeah, I can deal with that. I just had to figure out where to put this. Oh, that is... Bless you, hon. Yeah, I like that. I don't mind that at all. So this one's got a weird block shape. So I definitely need a square block for it, but where am I going to get that? What if I just got rid of this? So I can definitely find a place to put that in downtown, compared to over here in Midtown. What do I think about that? I think that is a good shape all around. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Yeah, I am liking that. So we have a skyline. We have, technically now, we have a city skyline. Get it? Ha ha ha, city skylines. That's the quote that everyone's been using since this creator pack came out, is we can actually build city skylines now. Because in a game called City Skylines, there's not much skyline that you could have built before this. There's very short, stubby buildings, not a lot of tall, real dense buildings. So that looks really good. I think this small area, I can probably clip a park underneath of it. Does that look like something that... Bless you. You are just living up a life over there, aren't you? I know. So a little bit of a plaza, I guess. It goes underneath the building. I don't like the trees on it, no. Is there a plaza from the pedestrian? Yes, there is. A small ice cream stand plaza. Statue plaza. Ooh, that's a good entrance for a high rise. There we go. I like that. What if I built two? No, that sticks out. Nope, yep, that works. And then this one, is there another plaza that's pretty wide that I can use? Ooh, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. That's almost annoyingly perfect. That's really good. So I'm gonna use the paths to just fill in that space. There we go. And also, same thing right here. And here. That looks really good. This area I want to fill with a real plaza. I don't know if I can put a real plaza there. I do, however, definitely want to put a metro station. So under this building will be a metro stop, which is something that's fairly realistic. You see a lot of big buildings like that have metro stations underneath them. Ugh, the line's all jaggedy. No. There we go. So the new metro line will be the red line. I still want to change it to the S-Bahn train. There we go. So now we're getting people from Grand Central to out to this metro station right here, or out to this new development, which we need. We need people. We need more transit. Because we very much do not have enough transit right now. What the hell happened to this path? Okay then, that was weird. Traffic is really backing up now. Ooh, water, 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 water. Hydrate. Vital step of the puzzle. It's hydrating. Is there something advanced stop selector? Hmm. Hmm. I have no idea why these train stations are not working. That'll be something I'll have to figure out after the stream. Ugh. I think for the last bit of what I want to do today, I just want to fill these areas in. First of all, has education. Education's fine. Coverage is fine. Elementary schools are kind of fine. We should probably just put a little bit of a thump right there. I think I want to start one or two of our first bus lines. Let's go all the way back. I actually want to start it up here first. That's what I'll do. I'll copy this exact path, but just a block behind. What's wrong with this thing? Why was it being all weird? Interesting. Okay. Still no trains. No trains at all. I think I want to cram a library right here. And a park. Just for this little area. There we go. I just dezoned that property. Whoops. There we go. Why is this? There we go. I don't like what this is doing, so I am going to flip this road around. God, there are a lot of people using those metros. I think what I can do in the meantime, at least, is throw up a pedestrian bridge. That might help some of the issues that we're having. Or that might help, that might stop people from walking across this fucking bridge. This is looking really good. I'm really surprised. I'm absolutely surprised. I'm chuffed. I think trying to figure out what else better to do with this space. Is there a small park I can cram in here? No. Is there a pedestrian park I can cram in here? I can attempt. This is something. No. No. I do not know. Is there another unique building that can fit in here? Oh, there's these, which I also forgot about. We need to put these somewhere. I can place this one in downtown. Hold on. I'll find somewhere to put it. Opera House? That would fit, but no. Transport Tower, no. Traffic Park, no. Statue of Liberty, no. Aquarium, no. Pyramid, no. Pyramid, no. Expo Center. Not really. Probably go over here. Science Center, no. Mocha, no. This thing, no. That thing, no. This one. Has anyone ever actually used this unironically since the game came out? I mean, this building is so ugly. This game... Honey, this building looks like Quaxley. It does! Oh, okay. So now that we've got downtown moving, we've actually gone somewhere and done something now. What does the Heart of Korea thing look like? Didn't they... Hold on. Ah, they are only they're only low density residential and high density commercial. Okay, so no, I'm not going to use Heart of Korea. Okay. So as far as it is for me tonight, at least, I think that that's going to be it for me. We've done a ton. We've almost tripled the size of downtown. We built out a pedestrian area, which we have not completely filled in yet. We built a couple big developments, expanded the areas around the train stations, and we added a new district, Midtown. And we now actually have a skyline. A broken, weird skyline, but it's a skyline nonetheless. Anyway, I love you all. Follow me on YouTube. I cut these streams up into little digestible chunks and post them on there. Follow me on here. I always do fun stuff. Join my Discord. We're meme lords. We just send memes to each other and cute pictures of animals. I'm always active on Twitter, so hit me up on there. And something new, support me on Ko-fi. You guys always support me enough anyway. So that's an extra place you can support me. If you just want to follow me too, that's another thing. You don't have to support me with money. You can just follow me on Ko-fi. Anyway, love you all. Have a good night. Bye.